nearlydanish.com.
If you don't have a profile, make sure you participate today and you will get one. All right, so I think this was agreed in the last week, and you can have an abortion up until 18 weeks of pregnancy. So this is now official. This was just the agreement from last year. All right, 157 people got this right.
Great job.
Well done. Next one. Uh-oh. Let's see how you guys doing this. From 1st of June, yeah? All right, so this is a weak spot. I could see 84 people got this wrong. This is not a frequently asked question, but it's a major event in labor market history in Denmark when women started going into the labor force. All right, for the people that got this wrong,
Now you know what you don't know.
all your errors, so all for the new guys, all your errors will show up on your profile and you can correct them. Okay, next one. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is from chapter 5. I can see that 40 plus 36, 4 plus 37. Okay. 76 people got this wrong. If you look on your profile, you see under authors, she is mentioned there. That's her. Take the quiz about all these authors to find out about their work, which one is the most famous, blah, 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 all that stuff when it was published. Do that, okay? That's from chapter 5. You're definitely going to see at least 2 or 3 questions from chapter 5 in the actual test. All right. Next one. Frequently asked question. You know the answer to this. Are you guys having problems seeing my screen? Someone is saying I should zoom it out. Okay. All right. My maybe your screen is a bit too small. I'm not sure. All right, we'll move on. This is a frequently asked question. Most of you got this right. 30 people got this wrong. Please fix this. This is a question that you're most likely going to see on the test on the 27th.
Now you know what you don't know.
Please fix it. Next one. Okay, so we've got Andre M, Sam, Yenderman, of course, and Bell 29. On to the next one. All right. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1917. So this is also chapter 5, and you will see under the label Nobel Prize winners. So Johannes V. Jensen is another person that is also frequently asked about. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1944. So please, these quizzes are important, okay? Chapter 5 is a bit of a menace, which is the reason why I actually went through the process of extracting each individual and putting them out there so that it's easier to digest. Okay, on to the next one. All right, so Yanzaman is number one, no surprise. 11 participants lost their answer streak of four. Sorry, guys. Okay, next one. All right, the answer is no. So you can only appeal from it's the Landsrat that so if you appeal a case from the Landsrat, it goes to the Hogesraad, which is the Supreme Court. Okay, so 40 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
In general, you guys are doing really well. I'm happy to see these numbers, especially 30 days to the test. So shout out to you guys. Round of applause. For the people that are just starting, you still have quite a bit of time. So do not feel discouraged if you're not doing well today. All you just have to do is put in the work. And little by little, you will see that you keep getting better and better. And if you stay consistent, you will pass the test. So just pay the price. Okay? That's it. That's all you need to do. All right. Gentleman Andre Maria Bell 29 and FMZ. Next one. Okay. It was published in 1937. So 68 people got that wrong. Karen Blixen is a frequently asked about individual, and they ask, different questions. They could ask what's the name of the book that she wrote? Um, what was the book about? When was the book published? That kind of thing. Okay, so three people fell out. Oh, two people fell out, and two people got in. Amy and Dana. Bell 29 moved up to number three. 18 participants hit an answer streak of four.
Excellent.
Next one. You guys know the answer to this. It'll be nice to get an explosion today. Let's see. Okay. You guys are doing really well. Hopefully, it's not the same 40 people that are getting the answers wrong. 33 participants reached an answer streak of eight.
Excellent.
Next one. Okay, so 56 people got this wrong. So the war in Ukraine started and there was a referendum, and the defense reservations was scrapped after a referendum because of the war in Ukraine. I would say that question might show up because, the defense situation has, especially in Europe, right now there's a lot of spending on defense. All right. What's going on here? Moving on. Frequently asked question. This is one of the questions you must know the answer to. Oh man. Oh, this would have been epic. Oh, okay. Oh man, I'm feeling some kind of way. But anyways, well done, well done. Did someone troll? Anyways, on to the next one. We have a static top five for the first time in this session.
Static top five.
We have Yenzaman, Bell 29, Sanapat, Imadius, and Amy. Goalie is making a comeback with three in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a weak spot, but still over 100 people got that right.
Excellent.
Now, how many people got it wrong? So that's 70 plus 12. That's 82 people got that wrong. That's a lot, man. Um, well,
Now you know what you don't know.
fix it. It will show up on your profile. Oh, by the way, I'm in the process of also making a timeline, and I don't know if it will be ready before the end of the test, but I'm working on it, and I will be releasing the bits that are ready so that you guys can use them. Okay, next one. This should be a no-brainer, right? All right, so it was Frederick the Seventh, and if you look at the date, this is 1848 to 1863. So this is he's the one that signed Grundloven, the Constitution, and he was the last absolute monarch in Denmark. Okay, what's going on here? 57 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Logan making a comeback with three in a row. Next one, almost halfway there. (1976). 72 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix that. It will show up on your profile. We have a static top five.
Static top five.
Yenzeman, Dana, Triple S, Amy, and Miss Hald. Miss Hald, it's been a while. Anyways, five participants hit an answer streak of 10.
Great job!
Next one. Freya is the goddess of fertility in Asatru. I think, did I create No, I didn't actually. I should. But anyways, yeah. Now you know what you don't know for the people that got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
4 participants lost their answer streak of 13. All right. Yenzelman, Triple S, Amy, Miss Hald, and Maria. Top 5. We still have 31 questions to go. Come on, guys. Yes, freedom of speech is protected in Kunlun. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Next one. In the 90s. 59 people got that wrong. Almost 60 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Maria jumped 2 spots to number 3. Shukri is back with an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
Next one. This is a frequently asked question. Okay, you guys did well. Only 28 people got this wrong.
Excellent.
Round of applause. Okay, next one. FAQ. Wow. 181 people got that right. 14 people got it wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Please make sure you get this right. This is a frequently asked question. What does that mean? It means that you will probably see this question on the next test. So please get it right next time. Baladai now in the top 5. Okay. Yes, you know the answer to this, right? Let's get at least one explosion tonight. There has to be a, okay, man. There's 5 communes in Denmark. This is also a frequently asked question. Okay, so we're getting to the point where
Static top 5.
not a lot of people are moving. Sanya 4N is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. Sorry, 5 regions. Ay. 5 regions in Denmark. Please don't quote me, man. Good Lord. I'm tired. Okay, this was even better. Aha! Okay, this is the most frequently asked question. So this is the question that you're probably going to, well, you're most probably going to see on the next test. Very important question. The year that women got the right to vote in Denmark. So for the 11 people that got this wrong, please, please, please get it right the next time. All right, next one. Static top 5 yet again.
Static top 5.
FAQ as well. Wow. I'm actually quite surprised by this. All right, so the farmers back in the day, basically their allegiance was to Venstre, and actually to some extent it's still the same. So most farmers in Uland vote Venstre. For the 76 people that got this wrong,
Now you know what you don't know.
this is a frequently asked question. So please get it right next time. Amy moved up a notch. Cuckoo is the highest climber, up 17 places. All right, next one.
Uh-oh.
All right, 564 years. Iceland became independent in 1944, and that was because Denmark was occupied by Germany, and they couldn't, it was called the Forbundslaw. So that law could not be signed again because at that point, there was no Danish government because the government had been dissolved. Okay, so 36 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Static top 5. Next question. SR. I'm guessing this is your first time you didn't watch the video on how to join. Watch that video and try next time. Okay, what's going on here? 1 second, I got distracted. Yes, so Nicholas NSF Grundtvig. Basically, he's responsible for the idea of the Folkehøjskolen. How many people got this wrong? 11. Not bad. Wow! Well done. Someone fell out. Baladai and Soph are in. Yeah, everyone should know this. If you've lived in this country for, I'm guessing, the last 10 years, then you definitely know the answer to this. Unless you're a troll. It's not the 1st of May and it's not the 15th of May. It's the 5th of June. Grundlovs Day. It's a public holiday. 5 people got that wrong. Please get it right next time.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay, we've got 21 questions to go. Static top 5, Yenzeman, Triple S, Amy, Baladai, and Soph. Soph did 102 quizzes today. Round of applause to her. So the 2 people that did the most quizzes today are in the top 5, and that is no surprise. Well done.
Great job.
All right. Bornholm is not a region. Anyways, next one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. All right, 1989. Denmark was the first country to allow homosexuals to enter a registered partnership. So you've got 79 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Not so frequently asked question. Top 5 has been reshuffled. Yenza is holding that #1 spot tight, man. Round of applause to you. Frequently asked question. All right. 13 years old before you start working outside the home. This is FAQ. 14 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one.
Static top 5.
Mike is the highest climber, up 5 places.
Excellent.
Okay, next one. A third. Okay. 64 people got that wrong. That is actually a frequently asked question. Okay, next one. Okay, red and white. Static top 5. Sugar glider, highest climber, up 6 places.
Excellent.
The words don't match the color of the answers. Ay, ay, ay. You know the answer to this. Talked about this a bunch of times. Torvald Stauning, first Social Democratic Prime Minister, elected 1924, and he appointed the first female minister, Nina Bang. She was Undervisningsminister. 22 people got that wrong. Static top 5, Ortiz 25 back in the game, 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Okay, next one. I gave you guys the answer to this, but the people that were listening, (1944). 64 people got that wrong. Sanaper fallen to number 5. Nicholas now on the podium at 3. Bell 29, 4. SAB back in the game 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. There will be, don't worry, it's coming, it's coming. All right, so Poland has the highest number of EU immigrants in Denmark. 18 people got that wrong. Static top 5. Caddy 2 making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job!
All right. How many questions do we have left? My math is not mathing. Anyways, let's find out. FAQ, FAQ, FAQ alert. In 1945, UN was created and Denmark joined immediately. 16 people got that wrong. Make sure you get it right.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. All right. Also frequently asked question. The Red Stocking movement was for gender equality. Okay.
Static top 5.
Yenzeman, Amy, Bell 29, Sanaper, Maria, HZ back in the game 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
If Chips calls you in the middle of the night, you have to know it. Yeah, basically. Until after the test, I guess. All right, let's see how you guys do on this one.
Uh-oh.
All right, 1340 to 75. This was the time of the plague. What's going on here? 52 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Static top 5 yet again. Okay. We're moving into current affairs now. I will be talking about the theme of the question as we go through the question. All right, so he's actually going tomorrow, but read the question as if it's happened in the past. So this is a mock test, so it's asked like it's already happened, okay? I'm just saying that for the people that might get hung up on the phrasing of the question. But anyways, 53 people got that wrong. The theme of this is state visits. So what's a state visit? The state visit is when, well, for Denmark, the king or the prime minister visits another country officially. So the king has visited Japan, visited several countries. I can't remember them all, but Japan and Greenland, definitely. There was one more. Finland, yes. And also, when the president of another country or the king of another country or the prime minister of another country comes on an official state visit to Denmark. I think there has been one or two instances of that. I can't remember exactly. But that's what the theme of this question is. Okay. We're moving on to the next one. Maria is out. Miss Howard is in. Farshid, I'll answer after this, okay? Let's finish this. Okay, so someone just asked, are we to remember all visits or the latest ones? So all the visits that have happened um, from December 24 up until the day of the test, basically. But, at some point they have to do a cutoff. So I'd say 2 weeks before the test. But don't worry about that. I've documented all of them. I've created questions from all of them and I've put them in quizzes. So they're all in the quizzes on your profile. Okay, so the theme of this is political parties and their leaders. Inger Støjberg is the leader of Denmark's Democraterne. There is a question on the current, sorry, not a question. There's a quiz on the current affairs on your profile with political parties and their leaders. And we had a session covering that as well. This was a combo breaker. 3 participants lost the answer streak of 4. All right. Next one. All right. So the theme of this question is an anniversary that's a multiple of 10. So DR is actually celebrating 100 years or celebrated 100 years on the 1st of April. And the Copenhagen airport celebrated, was it 90 years or 100? I can't remember. But that's also a multiple of 10. I think we did that in the last Kahoot. It's already in the quizzes on your profile. And this one is there now as well. For the people that got that wrong,
Now you know what you don't know.
we have a static top 5 still.
Static top 5.
All right. This is a tricky one. I don't think this is going to show up, but it fits the theme, so it's here. Yeah, his name is Christian Langbale. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, he died. So the theme here is famous dead people. He was former member of parliament for Dansk Folkeparti, and he died in April, basically this month. All right. I don't think this specific question is going to show up, but it fits the theme. So if it shows up, at least we've seen it, right? Okay. So Bell 29, Sanapa Yenzaman, Amy, Rajesh Hamal. Bell 29 took the number 1 spot at the last minute. We have 6 questions to go. Sanapa right behind Bell 29. Yenzaman now at number 3. Amy 4 and Rajesh Hamal in the top 5 at number 5. Fru M is the highest climber, up 14 places.
Great job.
All right. Shout out to the top 5. All right. The theme of this is the government. So the government is made up of the prime minister and all the ministers. The minister of industry is Morten Bolsko. there is a quiz covering all of this information already in your profiles. I think that was the last question in current affairs, static top 5.
Static top 5.
All right, we're moving to Danish values. We will have a dedicated session, hopefully on Sunday, after the in-person session, but we'll see. Next one. Can I talk a bit about the real test? What do you mean? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so how to prepare pencil and paper and stuff. How to prepare. I'm not sure what you mean. Anyways, yes, the real test is on paper. So you need a pencil or a pen to write on paper. And how you prepare for the real test is basically practice. That's it. On to the next one. All right, there was one troll. This could have been an explosion. Round of applause. All right, next one. We got 3 questions and we're done. Static top 5. Next one. The answer is yes. Child protection. Rajesh out, Maria in. 8 participants lost the answer streak of 3. Sorry, guys. Last 2 questions. Okay. Answer is yes. Okay, at the moment we have Belle, Sanape, Yanzaman, Amy, and Maria, top 5. Last question. There's no censorship in Denmark. 49 people got this wrong. All right, podium. Yanzaman, number 3. Bell, 29, lost the number 1 spot. So who's there right now? Fanapa. Wow. Amy and Maria, number 4, 5.
NearlyDanish.com.